Good morning, good morning, good morning. On this beautiful, slightly cloudy Johannesburg morning, there's a thought that came to mind. The term Koinophobia, right? I remember seeing it for the first time. Koinophobia. I was like, what is that? And I'm one of those people that kind of like, I stay away from phobias because I'm just like, I'm not about to pick up a phobia. People are like, oh, I've got this phobia and I've got this phobia. And I'm like, man, y'all need to stop walking around like you're in a shopping mall, right? Like in a supermarket. And you're like, oh, what phobia can I pick up today? What phobias have you got for us today? Right? Like, it seems like phobias are being found, or discovered, or invented. And some of them are invented every single day, right? But if there's one phobia I would gladly pick up, it would be koinophobia, right? Koinophobia, right? K-O-I-N-O phobia, right? Phobia, just in case people are like, oh, he can't spell. Nah, spelling bee. Like, hello. I had good education. My parents paid top dollar for my education. But in any case, koinophobia, it is the fear of living an ordinary life. Like the thought of just you living an average life scares you, right? And it's scary. I was having a conversation with someone over the weekend and I said, what's scary is that there are people who are okay with just getting by, right? Imagine living your whole life. You've been given this amazing opportunity to be on this planet, right? There are people who'll never be born, and it sounds crazy, right? And you got the shot, you got the ticket, like to come in here, like in this world and do stuff, right? Whatever it is, right? And you're gonna be like, nah, I'm just gonna take it easy and just kind of float through it until it's done, then I'm gonna be out. And I don't know. I think for me, even as a kid, I just knew that being average just never stuck out to me. It was never like no, I could never do that to myself. Right? If there's anything I think we should fear in a healthy manner is the thought of living an average life. I remember watching Suits, and Harvey was like, most people, or some people, and I'm gonna butcher it, right, because the Suits fans are gonna come for me, but he was like, most people are okay with like a life here, right? And he's like, I like it here. I'm not here. I like life here. And you know how we always, and that's my other alarm in the boot, by the way, if you guys are wondering what's going on. A lot of us fall into that trap because life will beat you into dank submission, right? And we all take knocks. We'll take hits, and it's easy and it's tempting to then want to, live an ordinary life, like just an average life. And I don't know, man. I don't know, the idea of living an average life when you're a fantastic human being, like you're a fantastic, extraordinary, amazing human being, and there you are, you're like, I'm gonna resign myself to living average. I don't know, guys. Somehow that just doesn't sit well with me. The fear of living an average life, koinophobia. If you're gonna pick up a phobia, if you're gonna have a phobia of living an average life, right? Just getting by, being able just to pay your bills. And I get it, like, don't get me wrong, I am coming out of a 3-year dry run of not being able to find work, and just the idea of being able to pay my own bills it looked like something unattainable at some point, because after you've sent your, I don't know how many hundreds of job applications, you start to think that maybe this is it for me, I'm out, this is it, this is as good as it gets. And then you finally get that little break. Like I got a break through an internship that's about to end in a month's time, and then we need to figure something else. You can easily start to downgrade your dreams, right? Do you know the things that some of us dream about? Guys, there are dreams that I have that honestly, sitting where I am, they look fantastical. They look like Disney couldn't write the fantasy that I have in my head for the life that I want to live. But here I am, and I am not afraid, right, to go for it, because I've decided that I'm not going to live an average life, that I'm not going to resign myself to just doing life here, and I want it to be up there. Koinophobia, if there's ever a phobia that you're going to pick up, it has to be the fear of living an average life. I dare you. It's a new year. If you're still here in the game, right? Well done, you made it. You got given another ticket to actually run another year. Game day. You've been given another more game time on the field, and I say go hard. Like if you're gonna go out, might as well be like reaching for the sky, because, or not even for the sky, man. Tear right through the sky, right? And whether you're from a background that allows you to dream the way that you. Some of us guys don't dream according to your bank account or dream according to your area code. Dream according to where you want to be. Fear the average life. And I know people will be like, no, fear it. Fear it. I promise you. I'd rather bear the weight of dreaming than to be sedated by the false comfort of not reaching for the highest possible expression of yourself. I'd rather do that. I'd rather buckle under the weight of the life that I dream about, the life that I prize, rather than to allow myself to be sedated, to be voluntarily sedated into submission, because I don't want to feel the weight. Embrace the weight. That's it. Embrace the weight. The weight of your life. Embrace the weight of the life that you prize, instead of voluntarily allowing yourself to be sedated into dank submission so that you can run away from it. Either you do the hard things, so you can have an easy life, or you have an easy life and you do the easy things and have a hard life. Your choice. And it starts today. One day or day one. But embrace the weight. Love you guys.